I'll start with Hank. Hank, my question is, what can you do to heal the divide in your family?
First thing is that I'd like to open a dialogue with my daughter. I think if we start talking to each other and discussing how we feel, rather than it just blew up. The quality of my life is terrible without my daughter. And apologize and try to be there for her. That's the best thing I can do is to always be there for her. I always tried to be until this point. So
Olivia, what can you do to heal the divide in your family?
I can show the respect for my father that I've always had, and listen myself with the intent to learn how he might feel about everything. And I think I'm ready to do that.
Gary, what can you do to heal the divide with your son? Because I'm very serious about this. I've buried my father, and you always think you've done what you need to do to prepare for that. You've said the things you need to say, done the things that you need to do, and then when it happens, you realize the gravity of the moment and say, wait a minute, give me one more day. What can you do to heal the divide so if something happens, there's not a void left between you and your son?
Well, I never allowed politics to divide my son and I, even though we're divided politically. I've always supported him, and I will always support him because I would never put any politician or my own feelings before the well-being of my son's relationship and my relationship. And I think it's fun keeping him around, trying to break him down politically. So,
Bryson, how about you?
I've done it. I open up dialogue. I'm very easy to contact. I'm always down to discuss anything of anything with family or whoever. But the problem is when you go into the situation saying I'm doing something for attention, you're trying to attack my character because you disagree with me politically.
And that's what I was saying earlier before you guys came on, that one of the things that you don't do is assassinate each other's character. You can't say you this, you that, you this. All you can do is talk about what you think, what you feel, what your reactions are. There's been so much talk about the Supreme Court of the United States, and so I did a little research about that. And because they've been talking about the divide in the court. And so I look back over the last 20 years, and the most common vote on the Supreme Court was unanimous. 36% of the time, the vote was unanimous, and it was either unanimous 7-2 or 8-1, 51% of the time. So it wasn't along political lines. It was, in fact, very balanced. You're headed into some family gatherings. There were two things that we learned in kindergarten. One was silence is golden. And that wasn't exactly the way I was taught that. My dad told me, don't ever miss a damn good chance to shut up, which I guess is a different way of saying that, but same message. And the other is, if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything at all. Christmas dinner is not when you have to solve the country's ills. It's when you need to eat some turkey and ham and be with the people you love. Just pig out and enjoy the day. That's not the time to solve problems. Just enjoy the day. There are 364 other days in the year that you can solve all the problems. That day, call a truce, enjoy the people you love, eat too much on that day, relax, and enjoy yourself. Well, hey, it's me, and thank you so much for watching. And while I have you, do you have a story or a question for me? If so, trust me, I want to hear from you. Click on the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on. You just might end up right here on the show. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Click that little red button below. You know you want to. What are you waiting for? Do it.